Alright, it's about time to start the net up. A couple minutes early. This is Whiskey 5 Kilo Uniform Bravo W5 KUB. Whiskey 5 Kilo Uniform Bravo. Well, it's about time to start the Roundtable net up. This is Tuesday, and Amateur Radio Roundtable net is on about 7180 each Tuesday night. We're just a couple minutes early. Let's see if we've got any early check-ins out there. So we will take early check-ins for Roundtable. This is Whiskey 5 Kilo Uniform Bravo.
Kilo Bravo 3, Zulu Victor Hotel.
KB3 ZVH W5 KUB. Man, you're loud tonight.
Oh, that's nice to hear. Yeah, it's real nice to hear.
Well, I wonder if it's just propagation or have you done something different there? Maybe you got your antenna up a little higher or running an amp tonight, over.
No, I'm on the other one that's more favoring. That more favors the south. My other antenna favors east-west.
Well, okay, well, it's doing pretty good tonight. Man, got a good signal from PA up here. Hear a little bit of QRM on here. Maybe it'll clear up here in just a couple minutes. All right, well, very good. Stand by. Let's just see if there's anybody else that wants to check in early. This is W5 KUB. Excuse me. All right, well, I didn't hear anybody there. How's things up there in, I think you're in Erie. How's things up in Erie today? How's the weather up there, over?
Nice. It was nice today. Clear. About 57. It's supposed to get cold for a couple of days, down in the 50s. But warming back up this weekend. And doing well with the shoulder. Went to the doctor last week, and he said it's getting along pretty good. Movement is normal. Just 2 weeks. So I still got to go and build the darn thing back up. So, out of curiosity, are you filming tonight, the net?
Yeah, what was that last question? How am I doing something on the net? Say that again.
I was asking if you're filming tonight.
Well, you got a good signal. Did you say, am I building tonight? Building? Is that what you said?
No, are you filming? Are you televising the net tonight on YouTube?
Oh, I got you. Yeah, we're on YouTube right now. In fact, you can watch it on w5kub.com, and you can see the net right now, and you can actually hear the signals on there. So yeah, we're trying to webcast it each Tuesday evening before our live show. So we'll continue as long as we can with the webcast, and of course everybody join us tonight at 8 p.m. Central Time on w5kub.com for the show tonight. Let's see if there's any other check-ins real quick for Roundtable Net. This is Whiskey 5 Kilo Uniform Bravo. Was that Anthony out there? KG5JPU, I think. W5KUB. Was that you, Anthony? Yeah, okay, I got you. KG5JPU. This is W5KUB. You're not real strong, but I copied all your call. Over.
Have you tried swapping antennas to see if I get any better or worse? Over.
Well, I just flipped over. Hang on a second. just flipped over to the vertical, and you're a lot louder. You're a little bit louder on the vertical. Over.
Yeah, you definitely came up on my end using the vertical. I had posted some items on the W5KUB Facebook page late last night, early this morning, regarding magnetic movement testing.
Yeah, I think I saw your post there. Was that about a loop?
Yeah, there were two of them. One was about a smaller loop that you can use as a portable, which was done by Signal somebody. I thought it was, but then there was another one that the gentleman made a humongous loop by materials he got from like either Lowe's and Home Depot. It's about an hour long, more or less. And I watched about half of it before I fell asleep last night or this morning. And he was showing how he built it and so forth. But you may want to check it out. Yeah, it was operating on a computer, I believe.
Okay, yeah, I saw your posting there. I'll have to look at it a little bit later. There, they looked interesting. So we'll pull that up and look at it a little later. I'm going to talk just a couple minutes about my final testing on the loop here. What few changes I made, but we got an interesting segment. Hey, Katie Allen. Katie will be back tonight as co-host on the show, and that's always a lot of fun. But we're going to also talk about the Stone Mountain, Georgia Hamfest coming up, and I've got a segment. Believe it or not, Amateur Radio Roundtable. We got a segment tonight to just start the discussion on using a tree. Using a tree for an antenna. Now, this is not a tree to hang an antenna in. This is actually using a tree as the antenna. And there have been a lot of studies. The military has done a lot of research on this, and other scientific organizations. And I have a lot of documentation and reports and statistics on how it works. And it seems like they've had good success using a tree for an antenna there. Anthony, let me take a few more check-ins real quick. Check-ins for Roundtable Net. This is W5 KUB.
Bravo 3, Golf Bravo Foxtrot.
All right. I heard three stations. I heard KK, I heard GOP, and I heard GBF, I think. Got a lot of static tonight. We've got a storm moving in here. Probably will hit us about the time the show ends tonight. Let me turn it over to KE7KK and see how he's how he's copying tonight. KE7KK W5 KUB. Okay, KE7KK W5 KUB. Okay, well, I went back to the double ZEP, the extended double ZEP. For some reason on my vertical tonight, I'm seeing some erratic spikes on SWR. I can be talking and I can see the SWR just jump. So I'm not sure what that is. I need to go out and check the antenna maybe tomorrow. I did move the tuning unit around and everything the last day or two, so I may need to touch it up. But the thing about that is if I hit a peak of SWR, my amplifier, my Alpha 86 amplifier shuts down, and it will not come back on for 3 minutes, and that's a long time there. So we're back to the ZEP here, and we'll just see how things go there. Let me pick up the GOP station, KK4 GOP. This is W5 KUB.
This is Kilo Juliet 4, Golf Box at the top. Jeff here in northern Kentucky, short time. Setting up a new rig, wanted to see if it was getting out tonight.
Okay, I got you everything but your name. What was your name?
Yes, Juliet Echo Foxtrot Foxtrot.
Okay, Jeff, hearing you pretty good. I've got a lot of static in here tonight on here. You're not just terribly strong, but if the static wasn't there, I think you'd be solid copy. The name here is Tom, Tom, Tom. We're located just outside of Memphis, Tennessee. And this is Roundtable Net. This net meets every Tuesday before our live ham radio show that starts at 8 o'clock p.m. Central Time on W5KUB.com. So please join us tonight if you haven't seen the program before. We've had the ham radio program on now for almost 5 years, weekly for 5 years, and it's growing. We got a lot of great co-hosts for the show. Also, let me just mention to everybody out there, join our Facebook group. Our Facebook group is called W5KUB, and it's a great ham radio Facebook group. We've got 8,000 hams in it, so join our Facebook group here. So Jeff, let me turn it back to you real quick. I'll try to get an S meter reading for you there. KG4 GOP W5 KUB.
Okay, I turned the power up some there. I had it set at 50 watts. Checking the antenna and so forth. So I've got you at about 10 over here in northern Kentucky. I'm about 50 miles south of Cincinnati, Ohio.
Okay, real fine. 50 miles south of Cincinnati. Okay, I know right where you are there. We drive through there every year going up to the Dayton Hamvention. I've been making that trip about 35 or 36 years now. So, well, very good there, Jeff. And you were a S9. You were a good solid S9 on that transmission there. Well, Jeff, stick around a little while. We'll come back around and pick you up here in a minute. Let me pick the other stations up that we're checking in, and let me turn it over real quick to the GBF station that checked in. WB3 GBF. This is W5 KUB.
W5KUB. Here is Whiskey Bravo 3. Golf Bravo Foxtrot. Whiskey Bravo 3. Golf Bravo Foxtrot. My name is Fred Foxtrot Radio Echo Delta. I'm in Pikeville, Maryland, near Baltimore. Just put up this new antenna that I made. I'm checking it out, and I got some more work to do. So I just wanted to see how you may be copying. Copying pretty good up here, Tom, about 5 times. So how'd you copy me? Go ahead.
Okay, Fred, WB3 GBF W5 KUB. All right, well, you're running about an S8 and peaking about an S9 here. The static is our problem tonight, but you're getting over it pretty good there, Fred, so your antenna is doing a good job there from Maryland. Again, the name here is Tom, and we're just right outside of Memphis, Tennessee, near Memphis, Tennessee. Back to you real quick, Fred, and then I'll take a couple more check-ins. WB3 GBF W5 KUB.
Okay, Tom, thank you very much for the signal report. And I'd like to experience with wire antennas and all. This is one of my favorites. So thank you very much. And we'll see how it's going in other places on other bands. Thank you much.
Okay, Fred, very good. Well, we like playing with wire antennas also. I've been a ham for 55 years, and we got rid of our tower about 15 years ago. And I've got all kinds of wire antennas up. The antenna we're using right now is the 40-meter extended double ZEP. It's about 172 feet long, up about 80 feet in the center. Fred, join us on the show tonight if you're interested in antennas. We've got a segment tonight on the show that starts at 9 p.m. Eastern Time. We've got a segment about using a tree for an antenna. Now, you might think this may be a believe it or not deal, but this is true. There's articles written, scientific studies done, and the military has done tests where they actually load up a tree and use a tree for an antenna. And we're going to be talking about that tonight and starting up some discussions on that in the show. Back to you real quick, Fred, and I'll take some more check-ins. WB3 GBF W5 KUB.
That on the radio here, or is it on the TV or something?
Fred, we have a live ham radio show on the internet every Tuesday night, 9 p.m. Eastern, 9 p.m. Eastern at w5kub.com. And we've got co-hosts, a lot of great co-hosts on there, and we bring in guests, a lot of guests to discuss things. We have phone lines, local phone numbers in 65 countries where people can call into our show from Australia. And in addition to the TV type or video show that you can watch, we also broadcast our audio, our show's audio on international shortwave on 5130. Back to you. Join us tonight if you can. Check us out on QRZ. In fact, right now we are webcasting. This net. So if you go to w5kub.com, you can see me, you can see the net, and you can hear the people checking in. Back to you, and then I'll take some more check-ins. Back to you, Fred. WB3 GBF W5 KUB.
Okay, John, I'm going to check that out tonight. What time did you say you go on it with the show?
Well, the show actually starts at 9 p.m. Eastern, but we always come up live about 30 minutes early. You might want to jump in there. We have a chat room. A lot of people are in the chat room, and you can actually talk with us, or you can talk with other hams around the world that are there to watch tonight. 73, and we'll see you later.
Roger, 73, Tom. Thank you very much.
And
Alpha Whiskey Golf.
there are a bunch of people in here, but there was a KC9. Let me pick up the KC9. Go ahead.
Kilo Charlie 9, Romeo Tango, correct.
All right, KC9 RTX W5 KUB. The name's Tom, T-O-M, Tom, near Memphis, Tennessee. Over.
I'm in Illinois.
Okay, and what's the name up here?
Name here is Jack, Juliet Alpha Charles Kill.
Okay, Jack, pretty good signal in here. I hear some people tuning up, and there was 4 or 5 people calling to check in when you called, but we're hearing you pretty good. Back to you. Over.
Roger. Just wondering, I haven't been on this thing in over 2 months. Well, it's been longer than that. I've been off for started up here, and I expect all day.
Okay, Jack, you took a fade that time. You actually faded out on me that time, so the band is kind of going, going up and down a little bit. Thanks for checking in. Join us tonight. Hey, join our Facebook group. It's called W5KUB. 8,000 hams. 8,000 hams are a member of that ham radio group. Check us out on QRZ for more information about some of the webcasting we do. Let me pick up some of the other stations. There was 3 or 4 calling to check in, so if you're trying to check in, give me a call again. This is W5 KUB.
Kilo Charlie 5 Alpha Whiskey Golf.
All right, there's several in there, but I heard Kilo Charlie 5 AWG. This is W5 KUB. Hello.
Hey, Roger. Kilo Charlie 5 Alpha Whiskey Golf. I'm talking on the TS590SG. I just got today, and you're the first contact. I'm going to see. I guess it's good now.
Well, it's doing pretty good. Looks like about a S9 here. We're right outside of Memphis, Tennessee. The name is Tom. What's your name and where are you located?
My name is Kerry. Kilo Echo Romeo Yankee. I'm in Fort Nature, Texas. That's right by the Gulf Coast, the Louisiana border. Like I say, I just got the TS590SG, and I'm running AL811, about 500 watts right now.
Well, Kerry, it's doing real good for you. great to be your first contact with that radio. I guess you just got it in today or got it on the air today. Sounds real good. We're running an IC 7610 here, and the amplifier is an Alpha 86, amp. We're running probably close to 1500 watts, I guess. And the antenna is a 40 meter extended double ZEP antenna. Back to you real quick. KC5AWGW5KUB.
Hey, Roger, I'm running a Titan antenna when I'm running. I appreciate you coming back, and I'll put y'all down on my net so I can contact y'all later. KC5AWG, have a blessed day.
Okay, Kerry. Well, hey, join the live show tonight, 8 p.m. Central Time. Go to W5KUB.com and join us. And would love to have you there. And join our Facebook group, W5KUB, 8,000 hams there. Check it out on QRZ. Let me take some more check-ins real quick for our Roundtable net. This is Whiskey 5, Kilo Uniform Bravo.
Whiskey 5, Kilo Bravo Whiskey.
All right, I heard a couple in there. I think I heard HRO, but stand by HRO. W5, was it W5KBU? Is that right?
Was W5KBW, Whiskey 5, Kilo Bravo Whiskey, just west of Columbus in London, Ohio, not far from the Xenia Half-Action site, over.
Okay, yeah, man, you mixed me up here. I was very close to my call. I threw a U in here instead of a W. What's the name up there? Yeah, KBW. What's the name?
Oscar Bravo.
I'm sorry, I doubled with you. What was it?
It's Bob. Bravo, Oscar Bravo.
Okay, Bob, real fine. All right, being near Xenia up there. Well, we've been up there every year for Hamvention since it's moved out there. And we've been coming up to Hamvention about 37 years, I guess, now. And we've haven't missed a year in about 37 years. So very good. Thank you so much for checking in Roundtable Net. We hope to see you on the live show tonight at 8 p.m. You'll be Eastern time, I think, 9 p.m. Eastern for you up there. Check us out on QRZ. Give you a lot more information about what all we do with the show there. Let me pick up the other station. Was that Tim? Is that you, Tim? WB8HRO W5KUB. Okay, Tim, real fine. Well, look, hey, Tim, let me tell you, Katie Allen will be back. Katie Allen is back on the show tonight. Everybody tunes in to see Katie. And we're going to do some shack pictures, and we're going to talk about a couple Hamfest. And believe it or not, Tim, we're going to talk tonight on the show about using a tree for an antenna, not to hold the wire, but the actual tree to be used as an antenna. There's a lot of documentation and testing that has been done by the military and also private entities, and we're going to start talking about that tonight. 73, Tim, and thanks a lot for checking in. You're very faithful to check in the net each week. Any other stations trying to check into Roundtable? This is Whiskey 5, Kilo Uniform Bravo.
Whiskey 9, Tango Lima Whiskey.
All right, there were a bunch of them in there, but I heard Whiskey 9, Tango Lima Whiskey. This is W5KUB. Good evening.
Good evening. This is Tracy in Indiana. I know a lot of stations are checking in. I just wanted to say a quick hi to you. And that is sound interesting on that tree tonight on your show, over.
Well, we're going to get into it tonight, and I'm going to share some studies and some graphs. Actually, the military found that the tree was stronger. It was stronger than a steel whip on their military equipment, and it's going to be interesting and fun. And then probably future shows over the next couple weeks, we will probably connect up to a tree, and we'll probably try to make some contacts. I think next week, Riley Hollingsworth, the special counsel to the FCC, retired, will be back on our show to talk about the volunteer examining, the volunteer monitoring program next week, and Riley is heading that up, and he's a great person to do it from the FCC there. Back to you, Tracy. W9TLW, W5KUB.
Yeah, this is Whiskey 9 Tango Limo Whiskey. Yeah, it sounds interesting, Tom. I got a couple old Chinese elms, 50, 60 feet up. Might have to look into that when I get some information from you. So I'll let you. Like I said, we're going to start getting some rain and storms here too in Indiana. It looks like it's moving in now, so hopefully it won't bother the internet for the show tonight. So I'll let you get some other calls, and thanks again for letting me check in, Tom. This will be Whiskey 9 Tango Lima Whiskey.
Okay, W9TLW, W5KUB. Very good, Tracy. Well, hey, we're going to get some rain too. I've been watching the weather. It's been cloudy all day, and the future radar shows the storm is going to hit us just about the end of the show tonight. So we may have a little bit of thunder and stuff going on during the show. 73, Tracy, talk to you later. There was several stations trying to check in. I'm listening again. This is W5KUB.
W5KUB, KK4RZV.
Oh, you're always so strong. KK4RZV, right? Did I get that right?
Yeah, correct. Tom, what I want to wonder, what is the internet, what is the where I can watch this program there, over?
Yeah, okay. KK4RZVW5KUB. Hey, you just go to W5KUB.com and you'll be able to watch the show tonight, and you'll be able to see Katie Allen. She'll be remote as a co-host in from Wyoming. And let's see what else. Oh, hey, if you go there right now to W5KUB.com right now, you can watch this net. You can see the S meter up there, and you can hear yourself. Back to you. Oh, and hey, the show will also be simulcast on international shortwave tonight on 5130. We got phone lines in 65 countries for people to call in. Back to you, KK4RZVW5KUB. All right, did I lose you? RZVW5KUB. Well, he must be firing his computer up. Okay, there was a bunch of people calling. Let me take another check-in or two. This is W5KUB.
Kilo, November 4, Hotel Kilo Bravo.
Very, very nice signal. KN4HKB. This is W5KUB. Tom, near Memphis, Tennessee. Over.
Hey, Tom, you got a great signal. I'm here in Tucker, Georgia, near Atlanta. And name here is Zach, Zulu Alpha Charlie Kilo. Checking in for the first time here, and we're getting excited about the Stone Mountain Ham Fest coming up right beginning of next month.
Yeah, are you aware that we're going to have the Stone Mountain on the show tonight and talk about it?
I heard something about it, but I didn't have all the details yet, so I'm excited to hear what they have to say.
Yeah, okay. It looks like a very good ham fest. We thought about getting over there. It's about 500 miles for us, so we're not going to make it this year. But it looked really good. We're going to have them on the show tonight. We're going to see some pictures from the Stone Mountain Ham Fest. And Zach, join our Facebook group. It's just called W5KUB. We've got 8,000 hams in that group, and you'll see postings about the show and different things coming up, and that will also it's just also a great ham radio place. People post pictures of their shack in here. I think tonight Katie Allen is going to be showing people's ham radio shacks tonight on the show. KN4HKB, W5KUB.
W5KUB, KN4HKB. Well, great. I'll check all that out and check out the Facebook group there. I'll let you get some more calls in here. This is KN4HKB. Back to you.
All right, KN4HKB, W5KUB. Okay, 73 Zach, join us tonight. Let's see, you're Georgia, Eastern Time, 9 p.m. Eastern, there on W5KUB.com. And jump in the chat room, just put your call there and log in the chat room with your call, and we'll know you're in there. You can ask us questions, or you can talk with people around the world. 73, we'll see you later. Taking more check-ins for Roundtable Net. This is W5KUB.
W5KUB, W5KUB. This is KK4QNX, KK4QNX, Kilo 4, Quebec, November X-ray.
All right, stand by, QNX, stand by. And Jim, I heard you in there, WA4DAW. Let's take you first. This is W5KUB.
Yeah, Tom, WA4DAW, back to you. Looking forward to the show tonight. Just wanted to touch base with you and see how things are going.
Well, they're going pretty good. Going pretty good. We might get some rain coming in here about showtime tonight, but of course it won't affect the show. And even if we lose power, we'll be on emergency power, and we can continue with the show as long as the internet provider keeps it up there. But you're doing good tonight, Jim, and I don't know if you've just tuned in or not, but one of the interesting segments we're going to have tonight, we're going to talk about using a tree for an antenna, using the actual tree for the radiating element of an antenna. WA4DAW, W5KUB.
Okay, Tom. Yeah, I'm looking forward to seeing what that's all about. Anyway, yeah, we're supposed to get some rain here about midnight, what they're telling us, and I'm already hearing a lot of QRN on the band. Back to you, W5KUB, WA4DAW.
All right, Jim, hope you and your wife are doing great there, and we got to see each other again. We got another, probably the 50th reunion coming up here for MFJ here in a couple years. Hopefully you'll make it to that again. I'm thinking about driving down to MFJ maybe this week or next week and just visiting with Martin down here all day and making him buy me lunch. Thanks a lot for checking in. Let me jump over to the other station. KK4QNX, W5KUB.
W5KUB. This is Kilo 4, Quebec, November X-ray. Returning. Thank you, Tom, for just taking in to the net for my first time and trying a new antenna. The handle is Keith. That's Keith. Keith. And I'm located in Marion, North Carolina. Back over to you.
All right, is your call KK4? Did I have it right?
Correct. KK4, correct.
Okay, very good, Keith. Very good. KK4QNX, W5KUB. Well, your new antenna is doing pretty good. You're running about a S9 here. We're near Memphis, Tennessee, the very western end of Tennessee, there at the Mississippi River. I wonder where in North Carolina are you? We have a home in North Carolina. We have a home over in the mountains in western North Carolina. Over.
W5KUB, this is KK4QNX. Tom, we're located in Marion. We're about 30 miles east of Asheville, North Carolina. Over.
Okay, well, real fine. We're about a 1 hour drive, southwest of Asheville, near a little place called Tuckasegee. You may have never heard of it, but it's Tuckasegee, and the next little town above that is called Cullowhee. And in the next little town above that is called Silva. And that's where our Walmart and our Lowe's is. Over.
Well, Roger, that's here, Tom. No, I haven't heard of that town, but it must be in a pretty area right in the mountains here. We're in the foothills here of the Blue Ridge Mountains, and it's very pretty here. And we had just gotten on the air, so I'm glad that we're getting through tonight. And I appreciate talking to you, and thank you for taking me in. Thank you. Take care.
Well, okay, Keith, very good there. KK4QNX W5KB. Thanks a lot for first time checking the net. We're here every Tuesday at 5:30 on this frequency, and then we move to our live show. We have a live ham radio show 9 p.m. Eastern time, your time. 9 p.m. Eastern time, your time. Check us out on QRZ for more information there. Let me take a few more check-ins real quick. This is W5KUB. The November 3, Oscar Alpha, question mark. Try again.
November 3, Oscar Alpha Whiskey, N3 OAW, Bob here in Akron, PA.
Okay, Bob. Yeah, I copied you that time. N3 OAW. This is W5KUB. Got a fairly good copy on you, but we got a lot of static that's starting to move in here. Bob, how you copying us tonight up in PA? Over.
Yeah, good signal tonight there, Tom. And you started using the Delta loop. Yeah, Lee M7N, he went when he was alive.
No, we're using right now. We're using a 40 meter extended double zip. 40 meter extended double zip. Over. All right, Bob, I don't know if you turned it back to me or not, but you're fading real weak. You're starting to fade real weak. I heard you say you were on a dipole there. Thanks a lot for checking in again, and we'll see you later. Hopefully we'll see you tonight at the show there. Let me take some other check-ins. QRZ, this is Whiskey 5 Kilo Uniform Bravo Roundtable Net.
4 Whiskey Sierra Romeo.
Was that W4 Whiskey Sierra Romeo? Is that right? This is W5KUB.
Roger, Whiskey 4 Whiskey Sierra Romeo, Southwestern North Carolina.
Oh man, it's starting to get a little rough. I'm starting to hear other stations come in now. The band is changing up, and I didn't get your name RQTH. Let's try one more time. Over.
Roger, the name is Oct, Ontario, Tango, Tango. Ontario, Tango, Tango is the name. Southwestern North Carolina.
Okay, Southwestern North Carolina, I got it, and I got the name, but I heard Tango, Tango. Give me your name one more time.
Yes, that's correct. Oscar, Tango, Tango. Oscar, Tango, Tango.
Okay. Well, no wonder I didn't get it. Kind of an unusual name there, but I got you now. I guess that's pronounced Oct. Over.
Roger. Very good. Your client is going to rig out here. Just a couple wire off the rig out of Southwestern North Carolina. That's going to come back before you see Sierra Romeo, right?
Okay, at W4, WSR, W5, KUB. Always great to talk to someone from North Carolina. As I was telling a previous check-in, we have a home over in North Carolina, in western North Carolina, in the mountains near Tuckasegee and Cullowhee and Silva, up in that area. I'm going to say 73 with you because I'm not copying you very good, and we'll take a few more check-ins. Back to you at W4SRS, W4 WSR. This is W5 KUB.
Very good. 7-3 with North Carolina. Hayesville, 73.
All right, 73. QRZ check-ins for Roundtable Net. This is W5 KUB.
Kilo November. Norway 7, X-ray.
Well, all I heard was N7X, but I bet you that's N7XGR. Go ahead.
Yeah, it is Tom. It is Tom for sure. Our speaks are pretty decent so far. Well, I'm not sure. Okay, I just zoomed in, and your signal came back up, so I thought I'd reach out just checking in at this time for Tom. So, okay, give me like the N7XGR. Thank you.
Okay, Bruce, N7XGR. This is W5 KUB. Very good. I copied it. It was a little difficult. You're not real strong tonight, but I think the static is what's causing so much trouble tonight. We've got storms moving in the area here. Thanks for checking in, Bruce. We'll see you on the show tonight at 8 p.m. Central there. There were other check-ins, so QRZ for check-ins. This is W5 KUB.
Kilo November 4, Mike X-ray Zulu QRP.
All right, KN4MXZ, I think QRP. This is W5 KUB.
Roger. Just checking in, first time check-in to see what's going on, over.
Well, I'm hearing your QRP fairly decent tonight. The name here is Tom, T-O-M Tom, and we're near Memphis, Tennessee. What's the name and where you located? Over.
The name is Walter, and I am in Ellenwood, Georgia, south of Atlanta, over.
All right, Walter, very good. I always hear Georgia really well here, but your QRP is doing real good. About how much power are you running here? 5 watts or less? Over. How many was that? Say that again.
5 watts.
Yeah, that's what I thought. Okay, 5 watts. Well, very good. It's doing you a good job there, and boy, if the static wasn't here, we could have a nice conversation there. But thanks for checking into Roundtable Net. We meet every Tuesday starting at 5:30 p.m. On this frequency, and we some nights we have a lot of great check-ins, and some nights the band conditions are so bad we don't have but a few. But looks like tonight's turning out to be a pretty good night. We're actually having some pile-ups on check-ins. I'll say 73, Walter. Let me take a few more check-ins real quick. We're taking check-ins for Roundtable Net. This is W5 KUB. All right, I heard somebody, but they were very, very weak. Taking check-ins, looking for check-ins for Roundtable Net. Roundtable Net check-ins. This is W5 KUB. Well, I'm not able to pull you out. I think there was somebody in there, but I just couldn't pull it out there. Let me just let everybody know about the show tonight. Katie Allen, WY7YL, is back with us tonight as co-host from Wyoming. Going to be doing some shack pictures, showing some great pictures of some of you guys' shacks that you sent pictures in. We're going to be seeing and talking about the Stone Mountain, Georgia Hamfest. And we're going to talk about a couple things: a magnetic loop build antenna, and we're going to talk about the, believe it or not, use a tree for an antenna. Using a tree for an antenna. This is for real. It's not to hang an antenna in, but using the tree as the antenna. And there are a lot of studies between the military and private sector that have done a lot of scientific studies on this. So we're going to talk about that tonight. Anybody else want to check into Roundtable Net? This is W5 KUB. Well, I hear some people in there, but I cannot pull them out. So if you're hearing us, just stand by and try again in a few minutes, and we'll promise to listen and to try to pull you out of all the static here. Any check-ins? Looking for check-ins for Roundtable Net. This is W5 KUB. I think I heard Marty in here. Marty, was that you? AG3I, W5 KUB. Alpha Golf 3 India. Alpha Golf 3 India. This is W5 KUB. Well, I'm not sure if Marty is talking or not. I'm almost positive I heard his call, and Marty does check in quite often here. Any other check-ins for Roundtable Net? Call now. W5 Kilo Uniform Bravo. Well, there were 3 or 4 in there. I didn't get anybody. Everybody scream again. Over. WYN or something like that. Yeah, okay, I got your call. I think KD4WYN W5KB. You just really took a bad fade that time. Not even hearing you at all there. I did get your call. Over.
Well, I just down in Plant City, Florida, between Tampa and Lakeland.
Okay, I got you that time down in Florida. And what's the name there?
The name is Michael. Over.
Okay, Michael, I'm copying you okay now. Real fine. Thanks for checking into Roundtable Net. And this net meets every Tuesday starting about 5:30 p.m. on this frequency. And it precedes our weekly ham radio show that is at 9 p.m. Eastern Time on W5KUB.com. Check us out on QRZ if you're interested in a great ham radio show, and I would love to have you there. Also, for those that have checked in, our Facebook group is growing really big. A lot of you guys are already members. And our Facebook group has about 8,000 hams in it now. That Facebook group is called W5KUB. So if you're not a member, go ahead and join that group. Michael, let me turn it back to you real quick, Michael, see if I can copy you a little bit better. But if not, we'll take some more check-ins. Go ahead, Michael, KD4 WYN, W5KUB.
Appreciate what you guys do up there, and we'll be watching and listening. 73, 84, WYN.
Okay, Michael, fairly good copy that time. Fairly good copy. Thanks a lot for checking in, and we'll see you later this evening there. QRZ, check-ins for Roundtable Net. Whiskey 5, Kilo Uniform Bravo.
Whiskey 4, November, Sierra, Juliet.
All right, there was about 3 or 4 in there. I copied W4NSJ. This is W5KUB.
Good evening, W5KUB. The name is Jeff on this end, Juliet Echo Fox Fox, and it is Whiskey 4 November Sierra Juliet coming to you tonight from Charlotte, North Carolina. Just flip the band around. You got a terrific signal. Brought up the QRC page here, looking at it, and look forward to hanging around a little bit tonight and see if we can learn some stuff. I've only been in the hobby for about a year and a half or so, and never missed a chance to pick up some pointers and everything. So appreciate the recognition of me, and we're like I said, we're here in Charlotte, North Carolina tonight, expecting some rain to move in, but be a good night to learn something. So we'll be here listening for a while. 73s, and look forward to learning. Whiskey 4 November Sierra Juliet. Jeff in Charlotte. We're clear, and back to you, Thomas.
All right, W4 NSJ, W5 KUB. Great to hear another North Carolinian, however you say it. Jeff, we have a home over in western North Carolina, about an hour southwest of Asheville, there in the mountains. Hey, join us tonight. Our show is every Tuesday night. We got some great co-hosts. You guys may know Dave Kassler from Ask Dave. Katie Allen from Wyoming, WY7YL, is a co-host. She will be there tonight doing shack pictures. Everybody tunes in for Katie. They don't tune in for me. And let's see, we've got Stone Mountain Hamfest on tonight, and we're talking about using a tree for an antenna. Sorry I keep repeating this, but you know what? This is interesting tonight. We're gonna see how we can load up a tree and make contacts using the tree as an antenna. Lots of studies have been done on that. We have a lot of information. 73 Jeff, see you later tonight, and we hope to see you there in the chat room. QRZ, anybody else want to check in to Roundtable? This is W5 KUB.
Whiskey 4, Mike Lima Mike.
Yeah, Whiskey 4, Mike Lima Mike. This is W5 KUB. The name is Tom, T-O-M Tom, and we're right outside of Memphis, Tennessee. Over.
Good evening, Tom. Handle here is Mike, and I'm located in Black Mountain, North Carolina. Wanted to check in with you tonight. Looking forward to the show. I want to see this tree. So I got lots of trees around here. Maybe I need to load one of them up.
Well, okay, Mike. Well, don't get your hopes up too much. We've got scientific evidence that it does work, but I'm not going to say it works just great. But some of the studies that I've got from the military was that the tree actually radiated a stronger signal and further than their steel whips, the steel whips that they had on their equipment. So it's going to be interesting. Just something to talk about. We try to pick something every Tuesday to talk about. I think next week we're going to have Riley Hollingsworth with us next week. He is retired as the special counsel to the FCC, the Enforcement Division, and Riley is heading up the new volunteer monitoring program, and he's going to give us an update on that next week, and he will also be here to answer your FCC questions. We also have some guests occasionally, such as our astronaut friend Doug Wheelock. Astronaut Wheelock comes on the show occasionally with us, and he has been attending the Dayton Hamvention the last 7 years with us as a co-host as we do our webcast here. Back to you real quick, Mike, and then I'll take some more check-ins. W4 MLM, W5 KUB.
Roger. Glad to hear that. You're coming in about 20 over 9 here in western North Carolina tonight. That's why you're picking so many of us up. So look forward to the show, and we'll have to try to check in again next week. 73, and have a good evening. This is W4 Mike Lima Mike.
Okay, Mike, 73 to you, W4MLM. This is W5KUB. Looking for additional check-ins for Roundtable Net. This is W5KUB.
Yeah, W5KUB from NA5CW. Hello, Tom.
Man, NA5CW. This is W5KUB. You're louder than you were last night, Dave.
Yeah, just tuning around and looking at my notes and saw you were going to be on here. You mentioned the net to me. Just wanted to jump over and say hello to you. Beautiful signal, 20 dB plus here in Hawkwood, Texas. Go ahead.
Okay, Dave. I don't know if you just tuned on frequency or not. Did you hear what's going to be on the show tonight? Katie is going to be back with us, and we're going to talk about using trees for antennas tonight. Over.
Yeah, I'm going to listen to that. I've actually done a little bit of researching on that, although it was it wasn't that long ago, maybe 5 years ago, when I was in an antenna-restricted neighborhood, and I was looking at other opportunities for things to play with. So just never did it, but I'm interested. Go ahead.
Okay, well, we're no expert on it, but I thought it was a interesting subject and kind of an unusual subject. And we're going to talk a little about it tonight, and maybe next week or the next, we'll actually try to do some coupling to some trees and make some contacts and some tests ourselves. Tonight we're going to talk a little about the concept, and I'm going to share a little bit of data that I've got from the military and also from private entities that have done basically scientific research and testing with that. They got some fairly decent results out of it, and it's just real intriguing to me. Over.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to it. It'll be a good topic, and looking forward to it. I've played with loop antennas laying on the ground in the past, and that was always fun and successful, I should add to that, for the low bands at least. But looking forward to it, Tom. I won't hold you. I'll let you get some more check-ins. Nice hearing you, and I will keep you tuned in. W5KUB from NA5CW.
Okay, Dave. NA5CW, W5KUB. 20 over 9, 20 over. Sounding good there, Dave, from Texas. Great signal, and we'll look for you tonight on the show there. There was a pile up of people trying to check in. I'll try to pull a few more out. We'll probably keep the net open maybe another 10 minutes or so, and then I've got a lot of work to do for the show tonight. So we'll take some more check-ins, at least for the next 10 minutes maybe. Who was, I'll say QRZ. This is Whiskey 5, Kilo Uniform Bravo. All right, I heard a couple in here. I didn't get it. Try again. Call again. I think I hear a Whiskey 3. A Whiskey 3 maybe? Over. Okay, I got you. Hey, man, how you doing? W3IHY, W5KUB. Yeah, the copy just really bad, man. I didn't get anything you said there, but thanks a lot for checking in all the way from Pennsylvania tonight. Over. All right, 73. I heard the 73. That's about all I got. We'll see you at the show tonight. 73. Other check-ins, call now. This is W5KUB. Was that a K9TA? Over?
Yeah, Kilowatt 9 Tango Alpha. Name is Steve, and I'm in West Central Indiana tonight. You're a pretty good copy.
Well, okay, Steve, I didn't look at the S meter. I was writing down, but you got a pretty decent signal, I think, yourself. The name is Tom, T-O-M, Tom, and we're right outside of Memphis, Tennessee. Over. Okay, all right. Well, it sounds like you follow the show, and we'll see you tonight. And maybe we can get everybody to switch over to tree antennas. Over. All right. Well, all I copied that time was a dipole antenna. Steve, we'll see you later at the show. 73. Thanks a lot for checking in. You just faded out on me. QRZ. This is Whiskey 5 Kilo Uniform Bravo. All right, any other check-ins? Taking check-ins now for Roundtable Net. Roundtable Net check-ins. This is W5 KUB. All right, I heard somebody in here, but I heard Anthony. Hey, Anthony, how you doing? Over. KG5, JPU, W5, KUB. Do you copy, Anthony? Well, I heard him call me, but obviously he's not. I don't hear him now. Any other check-ins for Roundtable Net? Whiskey 5, Kilo Uniform Bravo.
Kilo Golf 5, Juliet Papa, uniform.
Yeah, I got you that time. I heard you last time. KG5, JPU, W5, KUB. Go ahead.
Yes, he came up that time. I forgot to say it earlier when I was talking to you. I did see the post you had put up a little early before I got on set regarding the tree. And I did see the post you put on last night about the bands going long and be able to hit PX on 40 meters. I did make a contact to Venezuela Friday evening on 40 meters with my antenna. Over.
Yeah, I copied a little bit of that. Yeah, the band the other night when I was on, I wasn't hearing hardly any U.S., but Europe was coming in pretty loud on 40 meters the other night. Over. All right, I think you faded on me again there. 73, I'll see you later, Anthony, during the show. Any other check-ins for Roundtable Net? This is W5 KUB. Didn't hear anybody. We've been on about 55 minutes here, so we're gonna think about shutting the net down and getting ready for the show. We'll take a listen again for check-ins for Roundtable. If you want to check in, we'll take a few here at the very end. This is W5 KUB. All right, didn't hear anybody at all, so I'm going to say 73 to all of our check-in and all of our members tonight, and we'll see you on the live show at 8 p.m. tonight, Central Time, on W5KUB.com, and we ought to have some fun tonight, and as I mentioned earlier, we're excited about Katie Allen being back with us tonight. 73 to everybody, and thanks a lot for checking in. This is Whiskey 5 Kilo Uniform Bravo.
What was the website?
The website is Whiskey 5 Kilo Uniform Bravo.com. Whiskey 5 Kilo Uniform Bravo.com. Over.
Roger that. I appreciate it.
All right, check us out on QRZ. Check it out on QRZ for more information. There's a lot more information there that maybe will help you see what's going on tonight. So we'll see you. Good night, everybody. This is W5 KUB.